Hi, this is Jennifer F. Charles 12. Um, I wanted to do a video about how to make a budget. I had been budgeting for years, but I wasn't making any progress. So the first thing you have to do is make a list of all your fixed expenses, because those are your four walls, like your lights, your rent, your electric, your water, all the things that you have to pay to keep your lights on. So you don't start saving until you're caught up on all your fixes, all your four walls. So like if you're behind on your utilities or your rent, you don't start trying to save money until you're caught up on those, because you don't want to be homeless and you're trying to save. So you have to get caught up on all your bills first before you try and save. So that would be your first thing. If you're not caught up on your bills, you want to, get that caught up. And second thing is write down all your other expenses, your variable expenses, the things that can change. And then you try and, if you don't have any money left at the end of the month, then you want to go to like the cable people, the cell phone services. You might want to try and get that cheaper, or go to the cable people, talk to the resolution representative, and see if you can get a lower rate, because maybe you've been with the company for 8 or 9 years, and they'll take you back down to when you first came with the company if you were paying $100. And any other bills you have that they might lower the bill for you. Because sometimes you can, even if you have student loans, you can get them made lower, get the payment made lower or something like that. Because my student loan is only $50, but I have it under the William Ford plan, where they defer it for a couple of years. Well, anyway, that's how you get started. And then for one whole month, you write down. Now, this is why I wasn't making any progress, because I had never tracked my expenses. And that's how I became aware of my overspending. So then I tracked all my expenses for 1 month. Then I put a check by them if it was unnecessary spending. So then I made another list of all the things that were unnecessary. So I got to see, it was like a page and a half of stuff that were unnecessary. And so then this month, I only had like maybe 2 or 3 items or 4 that were unnecessary compared to last month. So I was very successful this month. And so that's how you start to. You don't have to be restrictive on a budget, because some people don't like budgets because they think it's restrictive, but really it's just making a plan on paper. And then I also, every month, I buy a gas card for my gas. So that helps me, because some people are like, oh, I don't have gas money. Boo-hoo. So every time I get paid, I get a gas card, and I use my, I shop at Kroger, so I use my Kroger points, and then I get gas from Shell, and they have a Shell card, so I use their 3% off gas. So every time I get gas, I get a discount. And my gas card, I have a small Kia, so it's less than $100 a month to fill that up. So sometimes I just transfer the $100. I only add a little bit to the card, the refillable gift card every month. So it doesn't cost me $100 to fill it up every month. And so little things like that help save me money. And then I have a certain amount budgeted for groceries and stuff like that. groceries, toiletries, and stuff like that. And then I have a certain amount dedicated for CVS, for my medicine, and for like anything I need in there, like razors or anything like that. Or when I get my perms, I dedicate money to go to Sally's to get my perms. So it's all in my budget. And see, that makes it easier for you to know what you're going to have left over for the month, so you don't just blow that whole amount that you have left over. Because some people might have thousands of dollars left over. Some people might only have $200 or $300 left over. And that's easy to blow if you don't have a budget. So if you have a budget, you can say, well, I want $90 to go into my savings. Then I'm going to spend the rest, like $25 a week. And I'm going to save this much for emergencies and stuff like that. Well, comment, rate, and subscribe.